Guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be one of two grocery hauls for this video. I picked up some items to make hot pot for the weekend, and then I'll pop back out to the shops on Sunday to buy ingredients for the meal prep. So I'll start up here. I grabbed some thinly sliced beef. I think it was for 1 kilo, I believe. Yep, 1 kilo for about $25. That's for hot pot. And then at my local greengrocer, I picked up some of these white radishes. They were $2.80 a kilo. Some pho noodles from my local Asian grocer for about $4. And then I also grabbed these prawns. Frozen peeled prawns, I think they were about $23 a kilo. Picked up some mushrooms from the Asian grocer, 3 packets for $5. Some purple potatoes, that was $4 a kilo. And these pork and mushroom balls are absolutely delicious. I love having these in hot pot. This packet was $9 for 430 grams. You can also get the 1 kilo bag as well, but it doesn't work out that much cheaper, so I just grabbed this small one. I also grabbed this huge wombok cabbage, also known as Chinese cabbage. I got this at the greengrocer for $3.50. And these little soup bases from my local Asian grocer for about $3.80, I believe. So I grabbed a porcini mushroom hot pot base, and then I also grabbed a tomato hot pot base. I'm going to prep all of the ingredients for the hot pot dish, and then I'll show you guys. And then after that, I'll include the meal prepping videos for the week for you, and I'll also include the second grocery haul. Soup base with some of the white radish that I've peeled and chopped up. Some mushrooms that I showed you guys in the haul. I've got some frozen fish balls we had in the freezer, some pork balls that we bought today, frozen prawns, and some of that hot pot beef, and some Chinese cabbage we've got there. And these are the rice noodles that we're going to microwave.
We ended up eating hot pot for 4 meals in a row, but it was so good.
Guys, I've got a mini little snack haul. It is Saturday night in Sydney and it's pouring down rain. It's been raining all day, so we haven't been out to do anything, so we decided to treat ourselves with a few treaty items. We went to Woolies to grab some odd bunch carrots. I need that for meal prep. Some passata, that was $2.20. Macadamia nut and white chocolate cookies. This is a treat, $3.30. My partner grabbed these wagon wheels. I think they were 50% off, so $2.50 I believe. I grabbed these butter menthols with the honey liquid centers, really nice, $2.50 I believe for this. And then my partner grabbed these fruity tingles for $1.25. Also grabbed a protein yogurt that was 50% off, and these pizza chips, they were new at Woolies for $1.75 I believe. So 50% off. And then we grabbed these eucalyptus drops because we are in winter now. These are great to pop in the handbag or the work bag, especially if you've got a sore throat or you need a mint or some sort. So I grabbed that. And then I'll also include another little meat haul tomorrow when I pop out to my butcher. Guys, just got a quick little top-up shop. I popped out to my local greengrocer and butcher. My partner grabbed some grapes. They were $6 a kilo. Zucchini was $3.30 a kilo. Persimmons were $5.80 a kilo, so we only grabbed 2. Bananas were relatively cheap, $1.80 a kilo, so we grabbed 3. Now, meat-wise, we've got some lamb chops for $18.80 a kilo. We're just going to grill them and have them really simply with probably some stir-fried veggies or something. Beef mince, that's going to be used for my spaghetti bolognese, and the pork mince is going to be for an Asian-inspired stir-fry because I still do have some leftover veggies from hot pot that I'm going to throw into the mix. Sauce, I'm just going to whip up some oyster sauce, fish sauce, and garlic. If you're interested in the meal prepping side of things, just continue on to the next clip because I'll share everything with you guys.
So guys, this is the cooking segment of the video. So I actually got a new pot at Kmart for $19. I add in a bit of water just to help soften up my carrots and onions. I do try to avoid using oil where possible. I then add in my beef mince, break that up and cook that down a little bit. Then I add in my passata, and that's pretty much it. I do have a separate pot boiling for my pasta, Once I mix that through and serve my mincemeat mixture on my pasta, I also add a little sprinkling of cheese. Now, if you want to bulk up this meal with more veggies, you can easily toss in some shredded zucchini or even mushrooms if you're a mushroom lover. I love a good spag bowl because it's quick and easy and it's the best meal for cold weather and it's microwave friendly as well. This next meal is a use it up meal. I've got some minced white radish and some minced garlic. The radish was left over from my hot pot meal, so I'm going to use that up. I add in a little bit of water just to saute that through. Sauce wise, I added in a bit of hoisin sauce, oyster sauce, and fish sauce. Once the radish cooks down a little bit, I add in my pork mince and mix it through. My partner isn't a huge fan of white radish, but because I've minced it quite small, it's easily hidden in the minced meat, so he's not too fussy with it. Once I've mixed in all of the sauces, I add in a huge bunch of Chinese cabbage. That was also left over from the hot pot meal that we had. And I like to use up all of my ingredients. I don't like throwing things out or letting things sit in the fridge and go to waste. So I try to use everything up. So that's pretty much it. It's a savory minced meat that will be served on some white steamed rice. Okay, so this next clip is kind of like an instant meal that I purchased from my local Asian grocer probably 3 weeks ago. You guys would have seen this in my grocery haul at some point. Both packets were really delicious. I forgot to film some footage from the first packet, which was the satay noodles, but it was really nice. And even this tomato pasta was also really nice. I highly recommend. Now, I've also got some bonus clips here that I would have filmed weeks ago, but I must have forgotten to edit it into one of the videos. So I'm just going to share it in this one. I'm making a sweet and savory Vietnamese fish sauce. You can just Google it. I found it off YouTube. So I've got some warm water, sugar, garlic. I'm also adding in some squid fish sauce. You can use whatever fish sauce you like. Then I'm also adding in loads of lime. I think you can replace the lemon as well if you don't have lime. I would have loved to add in some bird's eye chili, but I didn't have any on hand. But you can just taste the sauce and adjust accordingly. I prefer my sauce to be more on the salty and tangy side, but if you prefer it to be more sweet, then you can add more sugar in. I've got my rice noodles here, so I think they're called rice noodle rolls. So I've cut them up into bite-sized pieces, popped them into a bowl. I've sliced some cucumber up. You can also add in some bean sprouts as well if you like, but I didn't have any on hand. Then I chopped up my Vietnamese ham in little chunks and tossed it into the bowl. Then I add my sauce accordingly. Now, it doesn't look like a flash hot meal, but it's pretty tasty and it's quick and easy, which is what I absolutely love. Just keep in mind, guys, nothing that I make is traditional. I generally just do whatever's easier for me and throw bits and pieces together. So it's not authentic, but it is delicious. So in the next clip, I had some leftover Vietnamese ham, so I just cooked a sunny side up egg, served it on top of some white rice, and added the Vietnamese ham on top with a light sprinkling of soy sauce, and this was really, really tasty.